Hello, welcome to episode 12 of Games What I Played. This time, we have some Warmachine action for you. It's 50 points, Cyriss versus the Protectorate, Forgemaster Syntherian up against P. Cyriss. Both players were a bit rusty in this game, mistakes were certainly made, and at a leisurely pace, so bear with us and hopefully you'll find it an entertaining game. Okay, well let's have a look at what you got first. So you've got the battle engine, which I can't remember what it's called.
Vessel of Judgment.
Vessel of Judgment, the Judicator, a couple of mechanics.
Yep.
Is that full Temple Flame Guard
12
with UA?
Temple Flame Guard, yeah.
Is it one vassal?
One Vassal, yeah. Blessing, 4 Choir, Peace Heavy, Rupert, and Roven and Friends, and a Hierophant.
Okay, and I have 2 Steel Soul Protectors, 2 Galvanizers, a Monitor, Cipher, 2 units of Optifix Directive, 1 unit of...
Are they not a unit then? They're actually
well, they're
3
kind
souls.
of 3 solos, Attunement Servitors, and a Diffuser. I think that covers it. Oh, and an Algorithmic...
What does he do?
He's an arc node, provided within 6 of one of my jacks.
Francisco meets Perdita El Mayo.
The spell comes from him then, not the jack. He doesn't
No,
turn
no,
the
no.
jack
Yeah.
into
He
a
has to be near it to get his
but
arc
then
node
he is
ability.
the source.
That's right. Right then, so I'm going first. I will assign
At least one other in the corner.
1 focus to this jack,
Yep.
If it was normal,
and keep the others.
Is he 6 or 7?
He is 6. It's been a while since I played this. Making sure I'm not forgetting to do anything obvious. Very well. I'm going to start off by running this galvanizer on the side there, speed 5. And you move 4 up there, 3 there. And
Same strategy.
that's going to pass to the next jack it can see, which is the Cipher.
Does it have to be able to see them? Or
I'm pretty sure it does.
Score 4 points for.
It's got 360 line of sight and it's a bigger base.
And you get 1 point. Then the schemes are usually
Wasn't aware of that.
3 Ps, but you can do them at any time. So technically you can do them on
It's going to run, and it's going to pass that on.
yeah. It's nice and efficient for that.
It means that you can cast your spells first turn.
Yeah. It's because it's true.
I'm going to move this, she's going to run, hand
Yep.
right there.
Right, so who's running? Francisco. Finish on himself.
Big thing's going to run,
just 'cause it
speed
starts
5
his
I
activation
think.
with drives.
Yep, speed 5. And it'll pass on to the diffuser.
Yeah. Underneath them, they've got
Yeah.
just helps when everybody's got the little thing.
Diffuser will run, pass on to the monitor. Monitor will run, pass on to the galvanizer. Yeah, you know.
I know the.
Yeah.
I get how it's
Galvanizer will run over there.
going. 5 jacks? 6 jacks?
6.
Activate the Perdita.
And you get weapon platform. Is that all?
Weapon platform on my feet turn. And that's the thing that has the million rules underneath it. That you can do this, that, and the other in this order.
Basically, you get to move
Throw
to
that card
make
away so
melee
she can
and
read
ranged
all
attacks
kits.
in the same turn.
Yeah. And you charge for free as well if you're a maybe a vector, I want to say, but maybe it's construct.
Oh, does it
No,
make-
it's in battle group. So
yeah,
in
I
the
thought it was
battle group.
battle group.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't everything. That would be a bit disgusting.
Yeah. Well, it could have been vector, which still would have been battle group,
Yeah,
but it wouldn't have affected him, for example, because he's not a vector.
good point.
Then use
The Optifix will run.
0 action.
Touch the flag there.
Okay.
Run this thing over there and fall off its
Then
base.
second action.
Always good.
Faster than
Run this thing there and fall off its base.
maybe.
There's a theme here.
Yeah, and he'll kind of fall off his
That
base
was
before he
my
moves, so
plan.
he did something differently. There we go. I'm not going to glue them until I paint them.
Yeah.
And move up Syntherian. 5. He's going to
arc hot shot onto the monitor
Yep.
for 2. He's going to put reconstruct for 3 on the big thing.
Which is basically the same as Lilith. Back corruption. No, not.
Yeah, so it comes back with
Ryas.
each one of its
Boxes has
each one of its systems comes back with 1, but it doesn't get to be. I don't think it gets to move like other things get to be placed within 3. I think it has to just be placed back into where it originally was.
And right, so just the moment I destroy it, it just goes back.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Basically 5 or 6 unmarked damage boxes.
Sounds like Cyriss respawn.
Yeah, that's the
It's a
one.
bit like that. She's going to run there. These things will run up. The command is 8, it's not too bad. Oh, no, over to you.
So I have 8 focus. The Judicator generates one of his own automatically. I'll give 1 to the Blessing of Vengeance, and I'll keep the rest. So, Temple Flame Guard will run.
Yep.
She's going to marry the Austrians family. Then she's going to walk. Oh, her walk's gone up to 5.
So he's on the way of AoEs.
As of yet.
He has an AoE.
Yeah, it's power 6 blast damage, so I can wear that.
Yeah, that.
That's it.
Well, I have the AoEs that do no damage, they just debuff your
Yeah.
defense.
And Syntherian's offensive spells.
Is Convection.
Right. I bet you cast that often. I know I don't on any of my casters who've got it.
And honestly, so I never cast it,
No.
and I probably will not.
I think the only person I've ever cast it on's Amon, because
Yeah, you
it's,
need.
it's
Yeah.
almost useful with him.
It's one of those things that if you're casting it, you know things aren't going that well,
Yeah, pretty much. Or you've just got more focus than you know what
or
to do
too
with.
well.
Yeah.
Their minifeat gives them
Plus 4 armor, cannot be knocked down.
and terror or something.
No, they've got terror as a tactic from the officer. The officer gives them auto fire and terror.
Ah yes, okay.
The mini feats plus 4 armor cannot be knocked down.
Iron Zeal, that one.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
knocked down or stationary. And obviously the flag gives them a reroll,
Okay.
as flags do. Right. Now for the slightly more complicated bit. Measure my command range, control
No, I think he's
range,
talking. Yeah, he's talking to me.
or
To be honest, I'm
18.
actually worked out on Google Maps. Let's go around the other way around.
probably not in range. So I'm going to move the Adjudicator now.
Yep.
Yes.
Not quite as easy as it should be.
I take it your arms come off as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And its torso separates.
Good idea.
I painted it separately, so.
I really want to get there. And
Right, and he's going to shoot the Primax here.
Yep.
Range 14, I suspect.
Okay.
Mile shot.
Not massively.
Massively.
You're not. Because it's
About there.
less. But this is the thing. Am I actually spending in the actual
Pink's direction, black's
Yep.
distance.
Is this power 12 or something?
14.
14, okay.
week?
If I'd been smart and done Severius first, it would have been better.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Direction 6, distance 1.
He's
Is it AoE 4?
AoE 3, I think. Just 3.
Yeah.
Power would be 7. Can
Armor
even damage
20.
him, so it's irrelevant anyway. It's got a chain blast.
Oh, okay, that's
so
quite useful.
does it come from where it ends up, or where it was supposed to be?
They tend to be from where it ends up. But I
After
will check.
determining the point of impact. Right, direction 1. straight ahead, so it's going to clip him again.
Yeah,
So
fair
that's
enough.
nothing. I shall fire a second shot.
Yep.
I should have specified, we'll say that was the left arm, so the right arm, I'm going to target the Steel Soul Protector.
Okay.
Obviously falls miles short again. On the post,
Yeah.
Pink's direction,
Yep.
direction 3, over here somewhere. Second blast. I suppose I do have to do this, but I might take my own men.
Could do. On a 4, just roll. Yeah. I'm not even sure if that 4 would do it.
Well, that was effective.
Oh well.
Vessel of Judgment.
Yeah, it's definitely just
Oh no, the board's changing. What?
We have a vessel advance, plod forward.
I've only got one left.
I've not actually played against one of these before. I can't kind of remember what it does, but
I've had some decent games with
yeah,
it.
you enjoy it.
It's not bad. I'll do Rupert's. And he will give them, oh, what we do, tough or +1 death. Let's have tough.
I think it's the right choice.
This one up.
I think mechanic runs.
Yep.
Mechanic runs.
Sure.
That was hard.
He's not.
Severius will advance.
He lives in West Draycott. It's in
Hang about behind the Judicator.
There's no point.
He's going to cast
Des is.
Eye of Menoth for 3.
Yep.
Defender's Ward on Temple Flame Guard for 2.
Yep.
And he'll cast Vision on
No,
the Vessel of Judgment.
Sure.
And that's the first damage roll is
I just
ignored.
got to go around my place. Then just go down.
You never know.
Exactly.
You're not got the most amount of choices to put it on, I suppose.
Once you've taken those two, you've got to take an art node for him. You're kind of limited in what else you can put in the list.
For sure.
So that's him gone. He has no focus left.
Two hills, two
I have to break out my secret attacks, which are so secret that I don't know them.
They're obviously very effective.
Yeah.
Blessing of Vengeance will run. 6 to there.
Yep.
A bit more to there.
Sure.
The Vassal will run.
Okay.
and then the third
Choir will advance.
massive form of crows to go fixing. Crows? Moss. Still don't have to.
Stick no shooting.
Yeah, I do have to say.
I think I've taken him too far.
And that's it.
Never mind. So, no shooting on the Judicator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Non-magical.
Non-magic. Hierophant will shuffle over here. And Roven and friends
So
will
yeah, it looks like he's going to have to
run.
focus.
Check for dissidents in the background.
Absolutely.
Heretic. No.
His focus allows him to go 36.
There we go.
Membership card, Conrad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Conrad.
Done. Turn 2.
I get 6 back.
Yep.
But I'll keep both of those spells for free because they're on my battle group.
He's got resourceful.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He will assign. Let me measure my control area, my poultry control area first.
How have you got a blue one? That's not up to date.
He will assign one there. He will assign. Let's just check how far up. Yeah, he will assign.
I like that. It looks cool. It's a nice idea.
It is cool. I'm going to assign one to.
Yeah. Rapid fire.
One to that guy.
No, I think it's on the front.
I don't really see as much happening this round from my perspective.
You can shoot that. And he's got no range, so even though I'm vastly outranging him, he's still next to me.
Yeah, maybe I should actually, because I need something to give it for the run, so I have to put one down on this dude. So
Yeah.
probably a good idea. I'll keep 3.
Oh yeah, quick. Well, the details not as well.
Right. I have to kill some of these guys. Now this thing, does it collect souls or it stops them from dying or
No.
potentially?
No. It's got one miracle it can perform where if a model dies in its command area, it can make it make a move and attack.
Okay, I remember now.
He gets a +2, he's attack modifier anyway, plus another 1 for focus, and -1 for soft cover. So it's just a single positive.
Can he see?
Are you doing this sort of seriously then?
I can see the front edge of his face, but I can't see
I
all
bought
of
it all.
it.
That's seriously. I'll take it to
That's what
Smogcom.
you always do though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's on every game as well, you know. I just can't abide, it seems, playing the same list more than a couple of times. I try and give them, but no one else is playing them at the moment. I see a lot of
John
people.
Webb did bring them, but he doesn't seem to be coming now.
A lot of people have bought them, but if you look on various forums, a lot of people have been selling them recently as well. So they obviously played
them
it,
once or twice, didn't like it.
didn't like it, or don't like waiting for all of their stuff, whatever it is. I mean, I'm not happy about that, but maybe that means that I'll at least give people a different game, which might do it.
Is there any other stuff that's not out yet that you're sort of particularly
I think
wanting?
the two best casters in my opinion, are not out. So the Iron Mother's out in a couple of weeks'
And
time,
Lucan.
and Father Lucan, I think, is the best. Maybe he looks so good on paper, he turns out he's not the best, but I think he's got the most answers. He's got damage, he's got armour, a couple of other tricks like that. So
His disadvantage is he's on a large base.
yeah, I mean, luckily, but they knew that, and you've got his entire battle group gets shield guard, so
Right.
and then he gets shield guard solos as well.
Yeah, so you're not going to be struggling to shield guard.
Not well, I hope not anyway.
Yeah. Doesn't one of the big jacks have shield guard as well?
The Conservatives, the floaty jack that hasn't come out, so they're things that need to come
They
out
got
as well.
2 shields and shield guard or something? So they must have armour shitloads.
It's only like a 17 or 18 normally, but it goes up to like it gets +1. So
Oh, they're bucklers rather than shield.
Yeah.
What else does it do?
It's got Hand of Vengeance, just like the Fires of Salvation.
Oh, okay.
So it's
It's
all right, but it's got power 15 natural.
It's not the hitting, it's the move.
Yeah.
Because
Well, there's lots of other ways of getting moves in the faction as well. So
and the big electrical one?
that's quite cool. It's just like power 10. If it shoots, if you draw a line between its centre and the model it targets, anything along that line gets a power 10 electrical
So like
attack.
storm wall.
A bit like that, yeah. And it's got repulsion or something, so infantry shouldn't be able to kill it, or it'll kill them if they come in and attack it potentially. But it's very cheap, 6 points, because again, it's not very. It's a heavy jack, but it has kind of like slightly light jackish stat.
Weapons and ability,
Yeah.
okay. It's
And
not going to go toe to toe with another heavy.
I would think not most of the time. Maybe under synergy it will, and that's where all the cheap things become more useful with him. But a ground pounder and a power 14 weapon master attack, so that's the one that is most obviously strong.
Yeah.
But it's not got reach. It's only speed 5. But ground pounder in this faction very useful.
Right.
And it's 8 points, so I think it's 8. Yeah. So that's not out yet. And then the thing that regenerates or summons back the infantry.
That one looked horrendous.
It's very good, but it's going to be the last thing released, apart from the battle engine, which is also very good. No one's even seen the model for that yet, so.
Yeah, because the solo thing, was it, for every solo you can basically bring back any infantry model you want, sort of thing, isn't it?
There is I think, yeah, so it's either one medium based
Yeah.
or a certain number of small base stuff, I think,
Yeah.
something like that. So
It just seemed that you were getting more than you paid for back out of it.
potentially it is rather easy to target though, because it's big.
It's a large base.
Yeah, so it's going to be easy to target, and the infantry themselves don't have tremendous stats to start with.
No,
Like Menoth, once they start getting the benefits,
they're good.
They're good.
On their own, they're a bit.
they need something to keep them alive against bile purge.
They're cheap.
They
And the
can
two-
be cheap. The medium base stuff is 6-9
But
stuff.
the small base stuff, they're both 4-6, and they're both pretty good. I
They
thought.
are, but I don't want to build them because I've tried to build one and I just threw the models to the side of the room and I'm not touching them. They're just terrible.
Right.
Like,
Made of plastic and too thin, meaning that
they're just warped. Like their legs are bent. They look like Forrest Gump, like when he was a child. Their legs are bent. They have terrible flash everywhere, and they've got that 7 or 8 pieces each. And I just went, no.
it's just a nightmare.
The big base stuff, the medium base stuff was still actually quite traumatic to build, but at least you only need to do 5 or 6.
Seems to be a problem with their plastics, isn't it?
It's the thing that I
Because
don't.
the Bastions incinerators are an absolute nightmare.
They're all I built the Bastions incinerator, and I can tell you that the convergent stuff is worse by far. Like these little things are the most hateful things to build of all, and they're all miscast as well. They're all missing one of the little internal generators, and
Right.
awful. Anyway.
Yes, sorry, Dave.
That's all right. So I am going to move this thing up 6 inches. That's how far it moves.
Premium.
It's only got a range 7 shot, so it's going to try and shoot this guy. Is he within 7? Oddly enough, he is.
What size is it?
It's Rat 5, so Airy 4. I'm Rat 5, and your defense 15. 15, the 13 actually. Okay. That wasn't too far away. It's
Is that
14.
6 or a 1?
That's a 6.
Right.
So that's 14 in total. That's pretty good. Direction, 2 distance, 6.
Do at least finesse as well.
It's going to hit someone. Hit something.
This is 6, but it can't go 6.
No, because
So it can go 3 1/4.
yeah.
And anyone hit is just -2 death, yeah?
That's right. They're flat.
So these two.
There we go.
Covered in green goo.
Yeah, I think it is green goop as well. This thing is going to run, and it's going to pass it on to the big dude instead. But it's going to run to about there.
So you can have, like, each of them pass 1 to him.
Technically, yes.
You can do that.
Yes,
It's
yes.
just you can't pass.
The same guy can't keep
more.
passing out to the
So each one can only pass 1 on.
I mean, no, they can pass more than 1 on.
Oh right.
So,
So,
for example,
if he had an armor, and if he like moved up and he boosted the hit and boosted the damage, for example, he can pass both on, but they have to go to different
Each time, yeah. As far as I can determine, I think I'm right.
They get a 0.
And obviously everything would have to be within 6 of him, and at this point,
within 6.
Even though he's activated.
there's convergence for you. So this guy's going to move up to there.
Shoot one of the flare.
I imagine so.
You flared them, you might as well shoot them.
Yeah, but I might want to shoot with something more exciting.
Oh, right, okay.
One never knows. I can't remember what's going on. Oh, it's 11-11. I think this guy's 11-11 as well. So he's going to shoot the closest flare one. 11, so you're not 15, I'm going to 13, but I'm still 5.
So you need 8.
That's right. But he gets luck, so he can reroll. He hits.
I wish I could read them.
Yeah, 4 and 5.
Oh yes, right. He's dead then. Probably.
Power 11.
Yeah.
Anything? No, Defender's Ward. So actually, you need a 5.
They get a 0 to push.
I got a 4 and a 6. The faces are 6s on these Warmachine dice.
Right. So he's dead.
He hopefully.
Oh, he's tough, isn't he? He might
Yeah,
not
yeah,
be
yeah.
dead. No, he is dead.
No flare. This thing's going to run to there.
Just rub it in my face. Rubbish in.
Oh, we're not talking about Conrad's crotch.
No. I have to pay £30.
This guy's going to move up 4.
What he's gonna do it twice.
Beans.
He is going to
Hurt me.
boost the shot. This will
Yeah.
go to him.
Yeah.
On this guy, hopefully, if he's in range. I think.
He's range
Range
13.
13, yeah.
He's toast.
Yep.
So you need a 8 again, I assume. Oh, because they've all got his rat, haven't they? So they're
Right,
all
they're all
rat
at
5.
5. Okay, so that's a miss.
It's a miss.
Just run it from.
And what's his mat? 6. So he's 6'5". So he's the sort of generalist. But
Yeah, that's right, exactly it.
the rest of them, you're all having to choose mat or rat.
Yep. I'll move up this. This is speed 5, isn't it?
No.
Speed 4. I suppose I should have guessed. I'll move up. I am speed 5.
It's a clunky Menoth.
I think I might be out clunking you for the look of
Yeah,
it.
yours hovers.
Yeah. Well, it's got like a rock up its rectum. So that counts as hovering.
It's meant to hover.
Let's wait in Francisco. He gives out a nail again.
I have to remember that this middle thing is
Yeah, I
actually
always
important
forget.
now.
Yeah.
So I kind of point the middle thing towards him,
Yep,
if
it is.
possible.
Yep.
I think it's on his accelerator spiker is not assigned to his side, but you know, for the other things it's quite important, I imagine. Alright, so I'll do the spiker it's actually range 13, 11. Usually they don't do that. Usually they go 11, 11 or 13, 13 or whatever. So this one's 13, 11.
Who's the unlucky person then?
I don't know. They're all annoying, I suppose.
That's their purpose.
I'm going to do the D3 shots first.
Yep.
Oh no, it's just 3 shots, I think, not D3. It might
Yeah, I
just
think
be-
you're right on this one. It is just 3.
Yeah, it is 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's right at 5 too, so I can actually do it.
Just 6
Didn't
shots if you
realise.
want.
Don't know.
Maybe I should have done some more flares first. Anyway, first shot
So it's the Excel spiker.
I will
just don't
do
know, so
on
just think
this guy.
Flared
The
one.
Excel
So 8 to hit.
That's a 10.
He's hit.
Power 11.
Armor 15. He's toast.
Well, he might be.
He is toast.
So,
No more flares. No,
no,
you need 10s
let's
to hit.
try this guy. He's within 13, I'm pretty sure. Need 10s, missed. Try him again for the third shot. Missed.
Yep.
Do you have to buy all of your initial ranged attacks before you continue buying your other ranged attacks?
I believe.
So I'd have to
if you
use
buy
these
one,
things
you-
before-
Yes, yes,
Okay.
you've got to do all your initials before you buy.
Alright then,
attacks.
these things have a range of 11, so I'll try and tow this guy.
Yep.
Need a
If
10.
you hit, he's dead.
I hope so, yeah. 9 is a miss.
Yep. He's
Other-
the one in the middle, so
Yeah,
you can
other
shoot.
tow is a miss
Miss.
again, and then I'll buy another 3 shots.
Sure.
And when I buy that, I guess it will go to. Ooh,
What a massive.
maybe go to that guy.
Okay.
And first shot on him,
Yep.
missed. Second shot on him. Well, I need 10s. Oh, there we go. There's a 10.
5.
Yep.
Yep. Tough.
Tough.
I should make this one statistically. No.
Last shot on him.
Yep.
Is a miss. And I should have probably tried to boost that, but I didn't, so it's stuck with it now.
Yeah.
That's done. This thing's going to run, and that'll pass it on to that one. I can go over flags, I just can't end on that. So
Yes, that's right. They're
3,
incorporeal.
6.
Go higher, don't you?
Sustained attack, I take it.
This one's got sustained attack. Oh,
As well.
do they?
It's got a saw. That usually means it does.
No, it's got critical grievous wounds.
Oh, right.
This thing's going to kind of
Whatever.
run up behind it.
Yeah. Maybe you should move the token first.
I don't know if it, oh yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to still be there. I was hoping to do other things. Do you want synergy as well? I've only got 3 though, so I don't
Have you not cast synergy yet?
Nah, I tend not to cast it on the first one because you can use things like hot shot.
Oh, you've got other things. Okay, you can't dump everything on turn 1.
No, it's not got enough focus for that.
So,
It looks like I might not be hot shotting.
oh, which mine's your
In
minus
that
2.
case, I'll do this guy. He's going to move up to there.
Oh, it's down by 1.
He's going to shoot his explosive shot
So
at
this is-
the middle one.
Yep, and it's a 4-inch.
Make sure I'm in range.
Obnoxious.
3 points of damage.
Cypher is range 11, so I don't.
Brilliant.
No,
Yep.
it'd be 4 points.
And he's on a hill. So
Yeah.
he is def 17.
I probably will not be.
Not that you care, because all you really want is to get it roughly in the air. No.
Well, you know, it's another nice
a
one.
good
but-
effort.
Yeah, they're doing all right.
Yep.
Direction 5, distance 1.
Okay, so you've hit people.
Yep.
4-inch AoE.
Yeah, it is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is where the hot shot would have been really useful.
Yeah. So power 6 blast damage, and they're all armor 15. So you need 10s to kill them.
Okay, so I'll boost the front. I'll boost this front one here.
Yep.
There is just a 10, so tough. He's fine. The other guy that's quite close, I'll
Yep.
boost him as well. That's nothing.
And then
I
2
need
on.
10. No.
No. Okay.
Oh, and I should probably keep one of those for another shot. Oh well. I know now.
So this is the problem: is you've got to think a bit too much for this lot.
Yeah, I never actually used that shot. I actually used it once on the butcher, but that's it.
See, that's why he looks like he should have hot shot, because with that it's quite. But I can see why on that it's nasty.
Just because you get 4 dice damage.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah. But it's supposed to switch them, but I put out 1 extra for running this turn, which I didn't
Of course,
think
in
of.
theory, you can hot swap it about.
Yeah, I was going to do that, but then I had my discount get how many I need.
Hey-ho.
He's going to fly over there. Going to run this unit. There. I'm going to run over there.
Personal question.
Well, yeah.
Run there.
Yeah.
Syntherian will kind of move to there.
Yep.
Spin the wheel. Which one?
He will cast Synergy for 2.
You shouldn't have that. It's my spell.
You're welcome to play whoever owns it.
So sorry, what was
He's I guess like Axis. Every time I play him, I lose.
I won with Axis a couple of times.
I think I've got
because his feat is so good.
What's his feet?
-2 speed, -2 strength if you're within his control area, and +2 speed, +2 strength for your own guys.
So
It's a fantastic. I think it's the best feat, really. But
yeah,
he is not. He's living, so all of the effects don't really work on him.
Yeah.
And he's a non-reach melee caster with speed 5 and a medium base, and no way to really get himself there.
And what's his spells? Are they a bit crap?
Battering ram. He's got Iron Aggression,
Battering
which is
ram's like
good.
Force hammer, but doesn't slam you. It just
Yeah,
pushes you.
and it's weaker damage as well. He's got Iron Aggression, which is good.
Yes.
He's got the Bulldoze spell,
Which is quite
situationally alright. He's got Razor Wall. It creates a wall that isn't a wall, but if you've got 1 wound, you puncture when you. So it's for Kayazi, I guess, because everyone's using them at the moment. And he's got something else as well. I can't remember.
That Razor Wall sounds like a good spell.
It's alright, but most of the games are, you're not worried about dealing with the infantry. You already got lots of ways to deal with infantry. Like you've got that 4/6 unit with sprays
Yeah, they are because
to deal with
Don't
infantry.
they ignore?
Your own models, yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, they're horrendous.
Yeah, they're rather nice. So he kind of gives you spells that you already have elsewhere in the faction if you want them.
But then in a way you could say, well, that means he's got nothing better to do with his focus than keep it on himself to keep him alive.
Well, he's playing a faction where the vectors need focus.
I'm on 17.
So you do have to spend it to make them do anything. And you can't just dump it all on one and hope it filters through. It doesn't work that way, as you just found out. So most of the time he's upkeeping spells like Iron Aggression, which is important. He's got Onslaught as well, that's the other spell, which gives you Pathfinder in his control range if you charge.
Better than nothing. And what's
got
his,
a
does he
2
have a Field Marshal ability?
His Field Marshal is counter charge. So he makes the Hammerjacks rather good.
Yeah.
But I've never got it to work yet.
Because it's auto knockdown, it's not crit or anything, so it
If
counter
you hit
charges,
him,
knocks
and
you
he's got
down.
Mat 7, so you're more likely to do it. But he's got Rat 2, so all of the
So
shooting
the
jacks are a
shooting
bit
stuff's
crap.
rubbish.
I just find that he's hard to keep alive because the turn that you need to spend to do stuff, the turn after, if you didn't win, he tends to get
stuffed.
shot a lot.
And most of the jacks you've got are mixed, aren't they? They've got shooting and melee.
That's the way the faction works.
So a lot of it's wasted if you're taking him.
Yeah, so I mean, this guy's got a reroll, so maybe he'll still hit
And that
something.
guy doesn't really care
That
if he
guy doesn't
misses.
care, but you know you can't
That guy's
take.
useless.
You
yeah.
can't really take him, and the Razor Bowler one, you only get Quake on a direct hit.
As well.
You get Puncture on any hit, but Quake is, most of its utility is lost on
Right,
it.
so that's gone as well.
So it forces you to play melee list when you're a speed 5 faction with minimal ways to up. This is one of the ways to upgrade it other than his feet, and you can't guarantee it's going to hit with Rat 2.
No.
Still pretty good though. Alright, so I've done that and I've done everything, so it's over to you.
Okay, my turn too. Right. Kings come up, so tough goes.
When he's shot, first or second time round, you're supposed to declare fast, then you shoot him back at you. Do you mind if I just declare the one now?
You're cold.
So, 8 focus to Severius.
Oh man.
Because I would have been in range.
I suppose I should check exactly when this guy generates his own. During the control phase, so that is now. He gets his 1 auto focus. I will upkeep my 3 spells.
I'll tell you what,
It'd
forget
be
about
daft
it.
not to, really.
Actually, I've got to
says-
release a servitor in the last one.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
because it's any one you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Which
you
means you
got
have to
a
buy
mine.
them.
Yes.
That's about that.
Yeah.
So the whole
So is it,
thing
you've got the
is
mine,
model
you've got
within
the
12 inches.
gunk ones, what's
And
the other
like
one?
there's a charge
The
box.
repair one, isn't it?
The
You've got
repair one
Bosch.
and the third, and the other one
This
is the
model
one that does
immediately
puncture on the
takes
shot.
one,
Oh, so I thought it was only 3.
No, it's
One,
four.
one, two.
It's the latest one.
Well, the
It's got
model is
auto
moved,
puncture. It's got like a little
and
underslung
the
gun.
charger
Looks a bit like something
gun
out of the
action
next
arms
generation,
up.
I
So
think.
that's why I've
That's
taken
not
back
bad.
to
So he's just got a puncture shot.
Puncture gun, yeah. But it's Rat 5, so you need to flare
yeah,
things
what's
first.
really nice that
bad.
she's
It's not
done that
bad.
twice there.
As I say, infantry is something that we're not. I'm not that worried about. You know, I wouldn't mind Rockwall because that would give him cover because then defense 14.
But as you know, shield wall's not too shield guard, sorry, is not too hard to come by in this faction.
No, but you can overload it.
You are indeed.
If you want to play against Legion,
What are we
for
doing on?
example.
So, can you tell me the defences of the various people around here?
These are 12, I think.
Okay.
Let me just check that. Yeah, they're 12. 12. Is it 11? I want to say maybe 10. Yeah, 10.
Okay.
These
Yeah,
guys.
never mind, they're a bit far away. Okay.
Wonder who's going to get spanned.
It's not a high defense faction.
No.
Apart from the winged stuff, tends to be pretty high defense.
Yeah. They're like Daughters of the Flame, really,
Yeah, a
aren't
bit
they?
like that.
Okay. She's going to use her other 0 action, which is listen up, young one, to try and make you do a. Oh, in actual fact, I need to make sure it's not
So many options. So many options.
non-leader model.
I guess that's the exciting thing. You've got to pick
stuff.
the right one. If
Yeah.
there is only one right one, isn't there?
It's the range on it. Well, it's range 12, it's quite long. So could even get Francisco to shoot again.
Be any way of speeding stuff up in this
So
list?
0 1.
For sure. He's got a spell called Magnetic Hold. When I put it on a model or a unit,
Spell.
Somebody else.
Right.
anything charges that model or unit that's affected by it gets +2 movement. This guy, if he hits you with a shot and you're still alive, any construct charging it gets +2 movement and doesn't spend focus to charge.
And they will combine, so you could essentially get a +4.
Yeah, the spell Magnetic Hold is 3 and he's a 6, so usually you'll have to boost it unless he's shooting something big in it.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I'm worried about.
So it's a rather, you can kind of tell if I'm going to do it if I don't put out that much focus. But it's very nice because it gives you
So you've
a
got
speed.
12-inch move potentially on the
So it's speed
Projects,
5. You'll get plus
3 for the charge, anyways 8.
Yeah.
+2, +2, is
plus
12.
3. So it
three,
could
14.
technically have a threat range of 14, but a lot of things need to occur to make that happen.
I'll measure my control area.
Red Joker in there.
Right.
But whether it's
Fine. So,
so
I'd quite like to be able to do that. Which gives me 2 left.
No triggers for you?
no triggers from that because it doesn't have anything built.
Give him 1.
Shot, no. So that's going to be something.
10 armor, is it just 18?
2 down to 1, so that's 1 point of damage. How many is
Or I'm better off just doing that.
This one is going to
Then she's going to move forward.
11. I might actually.
And then,
Ladies.
Sorry, Des. My usual indecision.
oh no, just did. Shotgun. Basically, yeah. So, shooting you, shoot 7.
I give him 3.
Oh, well, they like the sound of that.
That's a good one.
I'm going to give Blessing
Not
1.
like that, she's not.
And upkeeping 2.
And upkeeping.
And upkeeping all 3 there.
Yeah.
Paid for here. Okay, so
So what's the third one? I've Menoth. Oh, and
Vision.
That's oddly enough the only one I remembered at first, which is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of hey-ho. Yeah. Right, so
These guys are mini fits.
what's the order
So
we're doing
that's
this
up
in
to
then?
15. She's got an inbuilt crow. And
6.
she's an old crow.
So I'm in
And
range
then,
without
when you use that,
moving.
they'll give
So
that
I think we'll
slash
just
Start with the Judicator,
that she gets to do another damage.
who
bonus.
is not going to move.
Alright.
So,
Unfortunately for me, I was hoping you kind of move up.
Nah. So the thing is, the only game I've played against conversions was against Syntherian with one of theirs.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I think
I got done by that. So I'm like, no, I'm not having that happen again. All it does mean you're forcing him right back. So he's going to stand still, he's going to aim.
Sure.
I have only got one rocket pod in his...
Okay, yep.
Because turning on the
Rocket pod's
spot...
the 14 AoE ones. Because you've got flamers.
He's got flamethrowers, but they're normal sprays, so they're far too short. So I'm going to boost to hit.
Yep, and going against
I'm going to shoot the Prime Axiom.
Sure.
So he's got +2 to hit from aiming, +1 from Eye of Menoth, and -4 for inaccurate. So he's -1.
Yep.
So gives him effectively Rat 4. Are you Def 9? Or 10?
Probably 9. Let's have a look here. 7 in fact.
Oh.
Defense 7.
Rat 4, did I say effectively? Yeah. I don't think I need to boost, do I?
Doesn't look like it.
I think I'll take the chance, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, 10. Okay, I will boost the damage.
Okay, so it's -6.
So I am
It's going to be
power
on
15 effectively,
right
because
side.
I have Menoth.
I didn't quire him as well.
I didn't quire, no. I'm saving that.
-5 then.
Yeah. Blue's location.
Yeah.
5 points to 1.
Okay.
On his, will be his right.
Right side, yeah. 3, 4, 5.
Okay. And the secondary blast goes out direction 1 and distance. I assume it's D6. Just says roll deviation, so yeah. 3. So distance 1, so it goes straight on.
Chain blast is usually attached to the original blast.
It's not a chain, it's a thrown out. So
Oh, okay.
it's not like chain blast, it's a secondary explosion.
Yep.
So 3 inch there, you'll have to tell me, I can't see from there.
These two models.
Okay. So they take a power 8 blast damage roll.
Right, they've both
7
got armour,
+1.
very low armour. Actually, this has got more armour than that, I don't know how that works, but
So pick one.
13 and 12.
So the 13 I need a 6 to kill, unless it's got multi-wounds.
No.
6. Yep. And 12, so I need a 5 to kill. Yep.
Dead.
Okay. I will now fire my right-hand side rocket pod, which I sadly cannot fire at the Prime Axiom.
There's lots of other useful targets.
There is. Don't know how many are in range though. I think I'll have to go for him.
Alright.
Probably the only one I can.
His defense is 12 normally.
Yeah, so 14.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was
Just the +2 rather
yeah,
than
+2 I went for that. Yep, I'm in range. I will boost to hit this time.
Alright.
So I am Rat 4.
Need to 10.
Yes, 11.
Yep.
Are you shield guarding?
Nope.
Okay. I'll boost to hit on him.
Yep.
Power 15. Straight down.
-1.
-1. So that is 10 to 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
They haven't got much damage, have they? Those
No,
things?
you did basically half
Yeah.
already.
Ouch. Do I hit anything else with 3 inch AoE?
I don't know. Could
I
be.
think I clipped the servitor.
Go ahead.
So power 8 on him. Armor 13, you said?
Yep.
6s.
How many points have you got left?
Yes.
One.
And secondary blast, pink's direction, black's distance. Direction 1, distance 4.
Sure. Armour 17.
It's just going to be her, isn't
The
it?
void touches, aren't they?
Armor 17, power 8, -9. Not going to do much. No, nothing. Okay, that's him done.
Not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Killed 3 models,
Okay.
did a bit of damage,
Activate
2
Aussie.
jacks. Not bad. Can he repair as well?
The battle group ability is auto repair.
Oh.
So they heal D3 themselves. And he can't repair, but everything can be repaired.
Yeah. No, he doesn't actually have it as an ability
No,
as
these
well.
things are the only ones that have it as a jack or as in the battle.
Oh, right, okay.
So
That's their other sort of little bonus.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Right, I'm going to activate the Vessel of Judgment next.
He's going to plod forward as far as he can. It's going to be 2.5 to there, and then
17 with a range.
He's Scots, not Russian. But nice. Thank you for joining in.
It's all right. The vessel of judgment.
Thank you, Conrad. Right.
Is to go in the
We'll
front
get
of Willie's watering.
Right. He is going to get killed, I suspect, next turn.
He's gonna soak up one hit at least.
Yeah. Well, yes. Might as well shoot the Prime Axiom.
He's got quite a nice weapon, so if I remember, power
He does.
15.
Power 15.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
And you're def shit, so I don't need to boost, which is quite nice. So shoot the Prime Axiom. I have hit.
It's a crit. Does it have any
No,
crit?
it doesn't have a crit. D3 Ashes to Ashes effect.
Is it nearest models?
Nearest enemy within 5. It's D3, so 1. So it's going to be the Steel Soul.
I think so. Power 10 on that, is it?
Yeah. I'm going to take a point of damage
To boost
the damage roll on the Prime Axiom.
Sure. And it's power 16 effectively because of Iron Menoth.
Effectively power 16.
So it'd be -4. And this
And
would
this
be
will
on
be
my
right
right side.
side.
Yeah. 5 again.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not bad.
No, it's getting there. And the Steel Soul, this is power 10.
-7. -6. Because
Oh, yeah, power 11, sorry. Yeah. -6.
Yep.
5 or 8 wounds.
8 wounds.
8 wounds.
Maybe, let me just check it's nothing higher than that. I'll just put one over here. Yeah, it's 8 wounds.
So need 14 to kill her.
And it does 1 damage to boost things, right?
Yes, 1 damage to boost, D3 to do the special things.
So good, but yet so wrong.
Oh, why not? I've got a mechanic back here. -6.
Yep.
So it's 4. That's a start.
Of course, yeah, because that was
And does it does not set you on fire.
Useful?
Yes. Okay.
Very nice.
You realise he has to charge.
Right, I am now going to
When this
do
model activates, if it is not engaged, its first action must be
Temple
charged
Flame
to
Guard,
release
I think.
target value.
Yep.
So I'm going to Iron Zeal.
Yep.
Enemy models with in
And I'm
6
going to
inches may not declare charge actions.
Too late. I have said it. I'm
So I
going
can't even
to
charge
charge
myself,
Ron.
because I can't charge.
No,
I should have probably done Rupert first to give him Pathfinder.
Ah, yes.
He'll be running.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right.
See why I love
And actually, I would have liked to get a few over there. Never mind.
I'll take that defensive boost where I can get it.
So this guy will charge whatever it's called.
He galvanises.
So he'll go over here.
Yep.
This guy
He's knocked down.
is knocked down, so he forfeits his action.
Yep, so he's going to move.
Yes. Does he only get to move 6?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. He'll go over
Yeah, fair enough.
to there. Get out the way. Gonna have to let you take the defensive boost, I think. This guy will charge the thingy bob as well.
Enough. I'll try and wreck as many of these things as possible, I guess.
This guy will charge the Prime Axiom.
Rawr.
because he's about 12 points. Isn't he?
We're not scared. This guy will also charge it.
Yeah.
This guy will be running, so
Yeah. Sure thing.
I'm sure that surprises you. This guy might as well charge the galvanizer as well. If he's got in range there. Yeah, it's and I've got the boss and the standard bearer. The boss is going to have to come over here somewhere, so he'll be running.
Looks like they're hacking up grandma instead.
Chase command. He's happy there.
Sure.
And the standard bearer will hang about back here, I think, because he isn't going to do much else. And he also gets to keep the tokens, which keeps them nicely out of the way. Right.
Who first?
Check Sevi's control area. Oh dear. So there's not many of them going to get Eye of Menoth, actually.
No, so.
In fact, none of them.
Well,
Not
not sure that
possibly.
this one looks like it's probably alright. Yeah, let's say yes.
Right. So he ran.
He did.
These two don't need much to hit you anyway. So. Anything but.
Yeah.
It's a hit. So you are on fire.
Oh no!
She was Death 5 for the silver.
Could be the thing that wrecks me.
Could be, you never know. It's in your right hand side,
Yes.
and I am power 10. Minus 10?
14.
Yeah, minus 10.
2 points to 3.
What's his read damage?
Second guy, this will be, I get to choose if I'm in the middle. So I'll do it on the right hand side as well.
Makes sense. Yep.
He's hit, minus 10. Nothing. Okay, so I've got 3 there. So if I did them all, I could designate him the primary, which would mean I would ignore
I think so.
defensive
I think that's how it
bonus.
would
That's how it works for shooting anyway.
Well, then I doubt it would be different.
Which would give me effectively
Up to 19.
It's 9. What, you def 12?
12, 16.
So anything but, and I would be on power 13.
So minus 3. You would need to do a roll of 13, which is not impossible, to finish me off, I think.
Or I do 2 individual attacks, needing, if I do them as a combined, that
That would
cancels
count,
out.
yeah, that's true.
So they both need 6s to hit.
That also probably.
I think I'll go
quite
for 2 attacks.
I think that's
So I'll do him on his own, and those 2 will do a combined.
Yep.
So I'll do the guy on his own first.
That was a 6.
So,
Yes. Power 10.
Minus 6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
8 points to 3.
I think he's going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 left.
Still got movement.
Head and movement left, yeah. They spread it
Curses! Okay, so the 2 combined,
Yeah,
6 to hit as well. Yes.
Use
Power 12 this time.
around. Minus 4.
So I need a 6 to kill him.
Santiago.
He is. Do you have a mark? I do. Oh, 3 points though.
I do like them for synergy though, because they've got good melee attacks. They actually do something with the attack.
They're not bad.
And the repair is
Do I
useful.
have to go the full 3 inches with a push down?
I'd love to have a 3-point like Jack.
It says
You have to bind to this faction then, I think. Or crits.
I am tempted.
Oh, crits.
I
mean, they
like
play
them.
similarly, I think. There are similarities between factions. Stacking buff, not the fast, jack of all trades, buffing up the jacks. It's all things that you're familiar with, but done in different ways.
I like the fact you can do a very jack-heavy list and it still works.
This is a jack list, isn't it, really?
Right, Blessing of Vengeance. No, not yet. I'm going to do the Vassal of Menoth.
Yep.
He's going to enliven Blessing of Vengeance.
Okay.
Blessing speed 5.
Yes, he is. Then I'm going to activate
Killjoy.
the Choir.
Yep.
There, and the rest of the Choir are just going to stay where they are because they don't need to move, and they will do no. Right, so you can pretty much give out magic attacks to all your jacks anyway.
Or construct, constructs.
Right, and it's one, each guy can do it, and they can choose what they do on an individual basis.
I don't think so. I was looking at that earlier because I've not really used them very much. I think it's just like the choir. All, leader and grunts, it says. Actions. It doesn't say anything about doing it individually. I don't know what it says on the choir, but I thought it was. It would be.
See, the choir actually specifies all models in this unit performing a hymn must perform the same one.
It
If
doesn't
yours
have
doesn't,
that.
Then I think that means they can choose.
That makes them
what
rather
they want
nice.
to do.
Then.
Which makes a difference because you can then give magic weapons with one while repairing with another.
Yeah.
You got what, 5 of them left?
Yeah. So 2 in this unit, 3 in that one.
So you pretty much give magic weapons to all your jacks if you want.
If I wanted to.
So no shooting is possibly not that helpful. If I do no spells, at least you can't do the magnetic hold on
That
me.
is useful. Yeah.
So I think I'm doing no spells. Right, so that's the choir, the vessel. While I'm at it, the Hierophant will activate and drop the cost of a spell by 1 for Severius.
Yep.
Blessing of Vengeance. Say this one actually. No, he could. Yeah, Blessing of Vengeance is going to run. Here. Actually, he might as well tow in.
Good idea. I want to start scoring points, and then, you know, I'm going to win, obviously.
Don't want that. Don't want that.
Oh, what?
Him done. So next up,
If an enemy model is
I'm gonna
in
do
12
Rupert.
inches and line of sight, declares a charge or projectile.
he will
action
tough the
chance.
flame guard by doing it on the standard bear.
Oh, sorry. So enemy
Rovin's
models
units
6
will
inches may not
advance.
declare charge actions. It used to be worse. It used to you could
Go
shoot
round to
or
the
cast.
Should be vaguely annoying at some
Yeah,
point.
because she's too busy.
Rovin, has he got anything useful he can do? The answer is, I believe, no.
Activate detail.
Yeah, I'll go base to base. I'm contesting the flag. Right, that's them done. Mechanic will move up here and he will attempt to repair the vessel.
Yeah.
I think he's skill 8. He is.
Sounds reasonable.
He fails,
Cool.
as
Well,
usual.
that's what happened.
Got another mechanic. Can you make it? 3 inches. I have a feeling he's not.
You didn't expect the first one to fail.
So he can't make it, so I'll move up. He'll actually move back a bit with his remaining 2 movements.
The detail is going to charge.
He's already up to. I've just got Cyriss left. Is Blessing of Vengeance in my control area? Yes, he is.
And she's within 2 inches of it.
Do I want to move Cyriss out? Arguably not. He's quite nicely protected there at the moment.
There's no kill box in this one. I think there is.
2 points.
This is a melee action.
Oh, there is kill box.
No, kill box, no. Balance of power.
I see. I just saw the kill box.
Was it 14 inches? Yeah, that could be the slight problem
Yeah, I
for
imagine
me.
so.
This is their left pin pub
What have you
against never
got?
gone.
You've got a fair shooting potentially.
It's all right. It's not a massive amount. You know, you can see like Signar and
Severius
Legion.
isn't exactly.
Yeah, if you let me see him,
Yeah.
I could maybe get something on him that would not do.
So I think he is going to just stay where he is, which is not good.
Yeah.
He really should be going off the
Because
field
it's
a
all the
bit.
things like say the Pandora stuff as well. Is the main reason why I took it. So, am I going to
Most
spend
of
the
your
soul
shooting's
stone?
over there, so I suppose you could sort of.
In actual fact, this is what's going to
Probably a
happen.
big mistake. Right, I'm going to arc through Blessing of Vengeance. I have got. I'm going to cast an immolation.
Yep.
So I got my reduced focus for 1 and 1 else to cast it. I am going to target. Actually, I could go for the Prime Axiom, couldn't I?
Oh, yes, it's certainly good.
Because
can go for
being
lots of-
in melee doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. And even if it did, I'd doubt you'd miss anyway, to be fair.
Oh, there's none.
So if I used my affinity, I'm effectively power 15
Plus 2
damage.
damage, isn't it?
That's it.
That's not bad.
And then I have Menoth as well.
Okay, so use
So
one for the attack.
effective power 15 damage roll, which is not bad.
Very reasonable.
So I could try and get rid of the Steel Sword Protector,
7, I think.
or I put more on the Prime Axiom.
7.
Who's taking a bit of damage.
So
He's going to heal back D3 auto, and then you can have several people attempt to repair him. And they repair 8
Gets positive.
most of them.
It might even be better than that.
Sorry.
No, it is repair rate. These things are repair 9,
Oh, right.
and I can always spawn a repair jack, which just bodges.
You can.
Spawn one of these repair things,
Oh, right,
which
yeah.
bodges as well, I
At least it's an
suppose.
automatic point.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm going to go for Prime Axiom. So range 8. Anything but.
Yep.
It's crit, you're on fire.
I'm already on fire.
It should stack. You should get multiple.
Very on fire.
I'm going to boost the damage.
Yep, so that's what, effectively 15? Or?
15, so -5.
Yeah.
And it's on your left side this
Oh,
time.
right, fair enough, spreading it around.
Not deliberate, but I don't have a choice. 5 points again to 2.
So if I could,
Right, it's